Hello, church. Good evening. Hope you are all doing well. Tonight at our midweek journey through Scripture, we studied King David's awkward and challenging return to Jerusalem. This was as his son Absalom had just been killed. No longer was there an outright threat to King David's throne and kingdom. And yet, the journey back to his seat of authority and power as king is not as smooth as one might imagine. In 2 Samuel chapter 19, on his way back to the city, we discover King David being met by groups of people with some pretty messy and interesting relational dynamics with him. And yet, in 2 Samuel chapter 19, I think we can be amazed at King David's heart toward each of them. The majority of Israel had supported Absalom's rebellion, and yet now, would they welcome David back as their king? Well, through the mediation of the priests Zadok and Abiathar, the tribes all ended up inviting David back as their king. On the way into the city, though, King David was met by a man named Shimei. Shimei was from King Saul's tribe of Benjamin, and Shimei is the one who had cursed David and threw rocks at him back in 2 Samuel chapter 16. And this was when King David was fleeing from the city of Jerusalem, being driven out by Absalom's coup. But now the rebellion is over. And as King David is coming back into the city, Shimei is the first to run out to King David and ask him for forgiveness. And then King David is met by King Saul's grandson Mephibosheth, and we learn that he could really care less about who gets his grandfather's property. Mephibosheth is simply so grateful for the king's mercy and grace to him back in 2 Samuel chapter 9. And now, here in 2 Samuel chapter 19, Mephibosheth is just thrilled that the king is okay. And then King David is met by someone who is truly loyal to him without a doubt. Barzillai was a rich man, old in age, and he had supported David with food and provisions during the time that King David was away from Jerusalem. And now King David, as he's coming back into the city, he wants to take Barzillai with him and reward him for his loyalty and support. Today, I don't know what crazy relational dynamics and drama might all be going in your own life right now, but I want to pray that the Lord would grant you the heart and the wisdom and even the resources that you need. May God give you your own Zadok and Abiathar to help bring about the reconciliation that you need in the estranged dynamics of your own relationships and circumstances right now. May you be as quick as Shimei to admit when you are wrong. And may you be as forgiving as David when someone has wronged you. May you be as genuine and appreciative as Mephibosheth, and may you be as generous and loyal as Barzillai. As we all journey to the New Jerusalem as kings and priests of our God, as the book of Revelation says, I pray, church, that the Lord will guide us all through the crazy drama and the messy relationships and the challenging circumstances that we're all facing in our lives, just as he did with King David in 2 Samuel chapter 19. Blessings to each of you, brothers and sisters. Take care.